Hi guys, welcome to this session in Microsoft Access. In this module, I want to show you how you can do a calculation field in a query. So just to recap the data we have here, if I just double click on staff, have some staff, we've got a date joined and a date of birth. I want to create a query that's going to tell me how many years that they've been with the company. So if I just close this down for a second and create query design, and then I'll just drag that into there. You've got it from this side as well, but I always do it from that side. Habit. Just open that up a little bit. If I double click at the top there, it will select everything and can drag and drop the pink into the grid. And then I want to do the calculation in this end column. And I'm going to use the expression builder to do that. So up to the top, open up the builder. And then one of the functions that you get in Access is the date diff function. So if I come across to date diff, you can see it actually gives you down the bottom there what the syntax is. Now I want this in years. So if I double click on that, what I'll need to do is just get rid of all the stuff in the middle. I don't need any of that. It's just telling you what to do. So whatever you want to do the difference in terms of duration, like weeks, months, years, you need to put inside quotes. So I want it in years, and I need to put 4 Y's to represent years, and then close quotes, comma. So then I need to go to the fields for this staff database. If I open up the different bits and bobs to that, so I can see all the tables. If I open up the tables, you can see the staff table, and then it shows me the fields. So you've got date joined there. If I double click on that, that will put that up with the full name. Now I don't really need the table in there, so I'm just going to backspace that off and get up there and backspace that off. I don't need that. I can just have the actual field name inside square brackets. The square brackets are the main thing there. So if I just come back to the comma, you can then open a square bracket and just type in date joined, making sure there's no spaces. Close the square bracket and then do a comma. Now I want it to be the clock or the running time, which is the now function in Access. So now open and close bracket and then close the date diff bracket like so. So we've got the field date joined in square brackets, comma, now with an open and close normal bracket at the end, close the bracket for the function, the date diff function, and you can see it working there. But that is key that you have the duration in quotes. If I click OK to that, I haven't named it, but I will do in a minute. If I run that just to check it's worked, it's come up with numbers there of years from today, right now, to when they're joined. So that's saying 3, 24, 21, etc., whatever it says. Now, to change that label, if I just go back into design and click onto this, I can just do it there. But if you do Shift F2, that will zoom this up so you can see a bit better. And then if I double click on expression 1, I can type in what I want it to be. So years employed, but make sure you have a colon after it, otherwise it won't work. That's the title. Click OK to that. Run it again. And then now it says years employed. If you open that up, you can see it. So 3 years, 21, 24, 1 year, years employed. So that's a calculation at a query level. I'm going to save this query. Save. I'll just call it QRY years employed, so I know what it is for future reference. And then I'll close that one down. Now, if I open the actual table itself, there is an option in a table to do a calculated field. You can just drop it in there from there, look. But the problem with this is there is not the same number of functions. If I go into design on this and then just show you, I'll just type anything and then press tab and type calculated. As soon as you select calculated, it opens up the expression wizard. But if I go to the functions, the loaded functions, and clicking on the same thing as I did before, date time, you've got a limited list. So there's a limited number of things that you can do at table level. That's why I created a query, if anybody was wondering that. But you can actually do calculations at table level if you so wish. If it's a simple calculation and it appears when you come into the expression builder, fill your boots, off you go. But if it's more complicated than that, you probably have to do a query or a report or on a form. So to do that, so there's my little query that I did. And if anybody else joins, it will tell me how long they've been employed as this list grows. So that's all I want to talk about in this little video, how you can do a calculation at query level using the expression builder. So hopefully that was of use. Thank you for your time. I'll catch you in the next one.